Oh yeah. Let's go. Today is let's get all these readings out the way. Friday, July 25th, 2025 at 8:50 a.m. Okay. Let's go. Let's get into this reading. Let's do this collector's read for start getting hot outside. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see the collector's read. Let's see the drama. Let's see all the drama for the weekend. Tired of the drama. Yeah, I know that's right. We have emotional intelligence. You got too much emotional intelligence. Okay. For a lot of people, you have a lot of emotional intelligence. You're just getting tired of the drama. Okay. Let's go. We have toxic. Like you're not dealing with toxicity. Okay, that's in reverse. You got emotional intelligence to know when somebody toxic now. Like I know that's right. Tired of the drama. We have put it on the show because you know these motherfuckers be putting on the show. Sure do. Recording, expression. You might express this to them. Okay, over the phone. Okay, I'm tired of you putting on the show. You think you playing me? You probably say some shit like that. Emotional intelligence. I'm not dealing with that toxic shit. Okay, that's a reverse. Tired of the drama. Look, bro, sis, I'm tired of the motherfucking drama. Ain't nobody dealing with that shit. You think you playing me? You're not. Or you think you gonna come in my life and be toxic? Put on a show. That's not gonna happen. Ever, 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 ever. That's never gonna happen. Look, and then they get mad when you tell them that. That's how you know they demon possessed. They get mad, anger management. They start getting mad, mad when you express this and you reveal this to them. You already know what they're coming in with. They put on a motherfucking show, a motherfucking mash. Then they get mad because you know. Like, yeah, we could tell you a demon. I done read you, demon. We already know. Okay. Yeah, hater. Then they become your hater. We already know that. Yep, become your hater. Because they insecure. That's half their problems, and they got demons attached to them. Keeping you a secret, and you know that too. You got emotional intelligence to know that they're keeping you a secret. So let's go ahead and open these up. I bet it'd just be so damn funny. These demons be funny as fuck. They be thinking you don't know what the fuck going on, but if, like I said, if you on high vibrations, you know exactly what they're coming in for. Nothing but toxicity, caution. That's why you be caution. They get mad over that too. So let's go. It says caution on the top. Like these motherfuckers be obsessed with your fucking energy or some shit like that. What are my other cards I want? What cards I want for this? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this reading right here. Let's open these up, and then I gotta do the goddess, and then I gotta do the gods reads today, cold case files, and then I'm done. I know that's right. Give me something for tired of the drama. Endings. You see what I'm saying? You already ended that. Scorpio energy. Oh. Hold up. Caution. That goes over caution, death. Endings to that shit. Tired of the drama. Give me something for tired of the drama. Is the ending to that shit. Look, defeat. Tired of the drama. Loss, grief. Five of Cups. Loss, grief, depression. You tired of it. Okay, you defeating that demon right there. That want to bring loss. You defeated that demon. Tired of the drama. Okay, we ain't got time for it. The emotional intelligence. Give me something for emotional intelligence. We got balancing that out. Your intelligence, above, so below. You already know. Whatever, so above. Look, Ace of Cups. Okay, outpouring and support from the divine with that, with your emotional intelligence. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune. So things can go in your favor. Endings of cycles with that bullshit. Divine intervention, outpouring support from the divine, and look, balance. And bring a balance to your emotional intelligence. We already know. Toxic in reverse. You just don't have time for it. Because you already know people want to come in and put on the show. Look, 9 of cups, 10 of cups, balance, marriage, happiness, toxic. That's what you're looking for. Nothing toxic. Motherfuckers don't understand that. The Emperor's backing you up on that. Divine himself. So this says happiness, family, happy, reunion. That light is bright as hell. Family gatherings, marriage, long-term relationships. You're not looking for nothing toxic. You're not accepting nothing toxic. Give me something for putting on the show. Give me something for putting on the show. Enlightenment. You got enlightenment that they love to put on the show. I told you emotional intelligence. That's 1910. Endings to them putting on the show. Patience. And you just having patience. Okay? You're waiting till you get an upload from divine to tell you whether it's not, if you should work on this relationship or not. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Working on your Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, coming in fast. Yeah, that's an announcement. So you telling these people, and they're getting angry with you, like you're expressing yourself, you're making this announcement, you revealing, which is the sun. Look, I ain't with that putting on a show. You know how they get around people, start putting on shows and shit. Like, damn, should I give you a stage and a fucking curtain? Fuck out of here. Announcement, expression, revealing. Giving and receiving, charity and giving. You already said, look, I gave enough. I gave enough of my energy. Okay. There we go. Had enough of conflict. Oh, that's not supposed to be in there. Had enough of conflict. I gave enough. I'm a Queen of Cups. Okay. Genuine. I was genuine towards you. Okay. Creative expression. I created. There you go again. Creative expression. Expression, revealing. I revealed to you who I am, what I'm about. I'm a Queen of Cups, whether man or woman. I had outpouring support for you. I'm coming from divine with outpouring support. You brought me conflict. I'm a wounded healer and a temperance angel, earth angel. And we ain't got time for that shit. You recorded. This is all recorded in your constant records anyway. That's what I'm getting. Announcement, expression, revealing. All this is being revealed to these people. Okay? That they wounded the earth angel, bringing conflict. You got an outpouring. They know you got an outpouring of support from divine protection. Look, and you're a Queen of Cups. And you got genuine creative expression. You create. Whether you working or whatever it is you're doing, that you already showed them that you're very creative. And you already, they like charity cases. You're a giving person. You already showed that. You balance out things. You're a giving person. But they like the breadcrumb. You probably told them that. You like the breadcrumb me, and I'm really like balanced. Like I'm giving and receiving to you. You probably told them I'm waiting for my fruits of my labor to come in. Something that I deserve. Independent wealth. You probably independent. Intuition. You use your intuition a lot. Isolation. You stay in isolation a lot. You see, this is all you express to them. Friendships. Okay? You like to rest, recharge. Okay? You too sneaky for me. So I call judgment on you. Okay? For leaving me out in the cold. Okay? I'm making good investments. It's just decision. You made a decision already to put your ass in hangman. That's all the recorded expression you need right there. And then look, the demon comes out. What did you say to me? What did you say to me? Thank you. You express all this to him. Look at all that you express when you have a conversation, recording. When you talking over the phone, this is how you expressing yourself. You telling them everything. Like this and that. You know, every time you have a conversation with it, look, this is what I'm looking for. I'm a Queen of Cups, Earth Angel. I made a decision to, like, you know, just wait, make a good investments, not be in the Five of Pentacles. I'm gonna just rest and recharge. I call judgment on people that's being sneaky towards me. You know what I mean? I'm putting it to rest. You done told them all this shit. You done recorded and expressed this shit. And this is how they react. That's how you know it's a fucking demon. Fucking anger management hater. That's how you know they hate you. Any real human being understand that shit. That's the truth. The divine truth. So you know how it is with the Ace of Pentacles. Give me some for anger management. Justice. 11. Putting their ass in alignment. You call judgment. Look, because they got anger management problems too. They don't know how to control their anger. That's how you know they're a demon. They don't know how to control their anger. There we go. Justice. So you call judgment. And then that's what that's why. Because they know once you call judgment, they start, you know, going through it. Basically, putting on a show. That would be putting on a show right there. They start showing anger. Putting on a show. Justice. Anger management. You could have had problems with this person before with the justice system. They got anger management. Hater. And then you figure out they're a hater. They like hate you. Because you're expressing yourself. Foresight. You got foresight that they're a hater. I just told you. You got foresight. That's what makes it even more worse when you start expressing them all this right here, what you want, what you're looking for. They probably don't know about earth angels or whatever you call judgment. Like, look, this is what I'm looking for. I'm going to get myself in alignment with justice, balance the scales out for myself. You got foresight that they're a hater. You probably tell them that too. You just a damn hater, keeping you a secret. Look, hermit. And you got insight on that too. Because when you go on hermit mode, you already know they're keeping you a secret. There you go, hermit. Keeping you a secret. You got insight on that too. Tower. There's always a tower. It's a backstabbing, lying, deceiving going on. You got insight on that shit too. And that they're going to do towers or trying to take you through a tower moment. Yep. Backstabbing, lie, endings, defeat, the tower, and the hermit. Spiritual enlightenment, soul searching, soul reflection, introspection, truth, inner guidance. So you get inner guidance about them keeping you a secret too. And that they try to bring a tower because they lying, gossiping behind your back. Yep. Yeah. Two of Cups. This be these Two of Cups situations right here. Love. And then back there we got accumulation, standing your ground. You start investing in yourself, standing your ground, loving on yourself, or loving divine. And then that's who's bringing in your manifestations, your 10 of Pentacles. Then you got to stand your ground against a community of fucking demons. And I fucking said it. Let's go. The devil, community, standing your ground because this person was backstabbing you, lying, deceiving you, keeping you a secret to try to bring towers behind the background. They're a hater. Two of Cups, accumulation. So you just stay to yourself. You love on yourself. You love divine or whatever. And get balanced out your emotions, accumulation. So you start accumulating money, whatever, for yourself. And you got a hater out here that just been keeping you a secret. But sitting up here backstabbing, gossiping, lying, trying to bring towers towards you. You already got insight about it. That's why you stay to yourself. They're a fucking hater. That's why you got to stand your ground. Because then they made the community into demons. Going demon mode against you for no reason at all. For no reason. Fucking demons, man. Let's go. Let's open this up. So I ain't got time for it. They could have a secret obsession with just I just feels like it's with anybody. I feel like if they're a hater of you, they're a hater of anybody. A hater of anybody that has anything. They don't understand you get your manifestations from divine. It's not from nobody else. It's from divine. And anytime you come in and mess with something that's from divine, you get fucked up. Debt. Okay? Take out your pockets. Justice. There we go with justice again. And lies. And that's another thing. They go lie to the justice system about you. That's probably why it's out here. Because they're a hater. And they jealous of you. They go tell the justice system lies about you. About debt. Maybe they try to say you murdered somebody. That's how you get your money. They say all types of crazy shit. And all of it be lies. To get these are the demons in the community. These are the fucking demons. You just standing your ground against the community. These motherfuckers, you in love with yourself or divine. That's how you accumulate your shit, your wealth. These motherfuckers go in depth, they start lying and shit. And that's why them pockets are going to always be with lint. Give me something for community. Give me something for community. Why they keeping you a secret? I'm telling you, they be behind the scenes, backstabbing and bringing towers. But you already got insight on this community. You got foresight on this shit about the haters. They mad about that too. They get angry about what you know. Justice. You be calling justice on this shit. They be behind the scenes doing wicked shit, and you be behind the scenes calling justice. That's how it goes. Community. Accomplice, partner in crime. I told you. The community be down with this person to get in demon mode against you. They don't even know why. It's what they told them. Perversion. Not only that, something that they don't want to get out. They're trying to cover up something that they did. Perversion. It could be with a child. That's what's out here. So, I don't know. Yeah, they be trying to, so basically project on other people with their, so they won't be looked at what they're doing. They could be having perversion with a child. So the community get in on this shit. Be a partner in crime, to be doing demon shit against people that ain't doing nothing but what? Recharging, got pure love, giving, receiving, just standing their ground against a hater. They standing their ground against a hater, and they accumulate their shit from, they don't believe in manifestation from divine. They don't believe in that. You got to be doing something illegal to get money. You got to be laying on your back. You got to be fucking women, or either you got to be doing something, selling drugs, gods. Because that's the way they do their shit out here. So, but yet and still, in the community, you got people with perversion. They just trying to put shit out on you, go demon mode on you, so nobody won't be looking at them what they doing. They get to hide. They be able to get to hide in the community what the fuck they into. Perversion. They get to cover up they shit. So you just a mask for them. If the community is watching you, the community won't watch them, what they out here doing. Give me something for the devil. That's basically what I'm getting, projections. The community, they taking off what they doing. They doing a lot of perversion. They doing a lot of dirty shit. They doing a lot of thieving. So long as I get the community to project against you and watch you, and you're not even doing nothing, I get to do what I get to do behind the back and secret, keeping you a secret. I'm bringing tower moments and shit behind the scenes, okay? Somebody, investigator probably done seen this, you know, keeping you a secret, and at the same time bringing towers, endings, and defeats. There could be an investigator watching this person. Whoever these people are in this community, it could be a private investigator on this shit, watching this shit, all this backstabbing, lying, and they see it's just to take the focus off of them with this cover up. They see it as a cover up, a partner in crime with perversion in this community. They got a lot going on. They all up in their emotions. Yeah, give me something for the devil, child. Damn, that's crazy. I would never think to do something like that. Like, I'm doing a lot of dirty shit, Let me project it. Let me go to the police and tell them they doing this and that so the police can get off of me. Don't even watch me, my perversions, while I'm bringing towers behind the scenes and doing all this devilish shit. It's getting off of me, and I'm going to just go ahead and project on innocent people. Yeah, I'll get the whole community down with me. So it got to be true. If the whole community agrees with me, home, the devil. They be in their home doing devilish shit. That's what I'm saying. They be in their ego. You know the devil always be in his ego. They be in these homes having meetings and shit. Then they hit the road. I told you they be doing a lot of devilish shit to take the focus off of themselves, what they're doing out here. Or so projection. Say if they went to the police and said certain things about you, right? It's actually them. They're talking about themselves. So when they, damn, that's manipulating like a motherfucker. If you sitting across from the police and you look at a police officer straight in their eye or a detective straight in their eye and you're telling them all the things basically you're doing, but you're putting it off on somebody else, that's sick. And I don't even understand how the police officer or whoever don't, if you're a detective, how the hell you can't detect that? That the motherfucker, they talking about themselves. That's crazy. Stand your ground unless they down with the shit. Fire. Stand your ground. So you stand your ground against demons. Basically, a whole bunch of community of demons. Hell. That's bringing you hell. You stand your ground against people that's bringing hell. Basically. That shit crazy as hell. That's crazy. Affairs out here, then 2 of Cups and their family. Okay, male. Abuse, neglect. They doing a whole bunch of shit out. They getting caught up in a whole bunch of shit, but saying you and bunch, I don't know. Give me some for 2 of Cups. Money. So you start concentrating on your money, or divine start bringing in you money. That's how you get your money, by divine. It ain't no selling drugs. It ain't no laying on your back. It ain't no prostitution. You don't have to do that. Ever. You never had to do that. Man or female. That's what I'm talking about. But this is just because the way you express yourself. An announcement, expression, revealing. So then, you know, like I said, this is weird, man, what I'm picking up. Money. Love. I just heard for the love of money. But you don't love money like that. They do. Healing. So you start healing your money, your stability and shit like that. Accumulation. Or you start receiving money because you are a healer. That's just the way it is. This is written in your constant record. They don't know shit about that shit, man. You start healing and you start receiving money. Couple. 10 of Pentacles. You and your soulmate. That's what I'm getting. Or it could be a couple out here that be trying to accumulate off of you. 10 of Pentacles off of you in the community. Trying to suck you dry of 10 of Pentacles. Some weird ass shit, man. That I'm picking up. This is weird. This is all because of the way you express yourself. I'm not putting up with toxicity. I don't have to. I dead shit. Look. When I see caution, I got spiritual insight. I'm not getting no private relationship. You know how they be having these private relationships. You set the record straight. You're not putting me in no third party relationship. Shit like that. Motherfucker be doing that. That shit be dead as soon as it comes towards you. Once you get a caution, once divine say caution, you ain't put me in no loss, no grief. Defeat. You defeat them because you get tired of the drama. They don't understand. By the time you get tired with them, you get tired of the drama. They don't understand that shit. Road. You hit the road. You ain't got time for that shit. So what they do, they start, I'm doing a lot of shit. I'm doing a lot of demons. I mean, they be out here unaliving people and literally getting away with the shit. Or they could get mad because they can't unalive you. Death in reverse. Caution. You be cautioned, or they get mad because they can't unalive you. These people that you so-called be in private relationships with, once you express yourself, that's what they start doing. Going in the community, start lying and shit. You be having insight of who's behind the towers or trying to bring the tower mask. I just told you. You be getting, they ain't mask. They know you know. They know you got foresight on who the haters are. That's when they start getting angry. Because you call justice. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Hiding, concealing, deception. What I tell you? But you a hermit. So you like a detective. You got emotional intelligence. They can't stand that you have emotional intelligence. That's what this shit is all about. So they go demon mode. Hiding, concealing, deception, child. How you gonna get mad at somebody because they got... This is how you know they slow, man. They get mad because you have spiritual insight. Stop and smell the roses. So you stop and you smell the roses, slow down, take your time, get out in nature. That's where a lot of your intuition come from too. Spirit guides. Your spirit guides be right out in nature, letting you know, giving you them uploads like this person, that person. You got foresight. This person, that person. You need to stand your ground against because they angry, they mad. You need to stand your ground against these people. They in demon mode. They on demon time. And this is all because you stay to yourself or whatever the fuck bitterness they got going on. Nobody got nothing to do with it. They got bitter. They bitter. I need your life destroyed because my life is destroyed. Nobody asked you to destroy your life. I don't want to do the work of healing, so let me just go around and just destroy everybody else's life because I just don't want to heal. I'd rather just go to hell. Go to hell. Just because you're doing what you're doing don't mean that person's going to go to hell with you. It depends on the heart. Maybe I can get them to get out here with me. If I do all this, they'll get mad. No, we're earth angels. We don't think like you think. You motherfuckers weird, bro. When I'm picking up, this is some slow ass shit, man. If I do all this to them, because I'm angry and bitter and I just don't want to do the work to go heal, maybe they'll turn out like me. No, bitch or nigga, we won't turn out like you. You'll just be ended and we'll just still be going on with our life. That's what happens. It happens all the time. You'll just be ended some way, somehow, go to jail or for all the crimes you committed. Because we already called judgment. We already know. And once Earth Angels calls judgment, it is what it is. You either going to go to jail or you can be 6 feet under and meet your maker, which is the demons you call on or the demons you work for. That's what's going to happen. Like a grown-up can see this. Like if you grown, you can understand it. A child can understand this. A child can look at somebody and they can see their ways and their actions and tell exactly what's going to happen. Because they innocent, remember? They born with spiritual gifts. When you're a child, you automatically born with them spiritual gifts. Until you start getting brainwashed from the world that, you got to go back and work on the shit. This shit right here, a child can see this. What's going to happen to you? A child probably even come up to these people and tell them, like, you need to stop. You need to stop this because I feel as though something about to happen. Yeah, a child can see this. A child be telling them stop and smell the roses. You need to just go heal or you need to stop this or whatever. A child can see this. The fuck? What you think gonna happen? You're doing a lot of demonic shit. It comes time for the devil to come collect, okay, all his minions. Mother don't understand that shit. That should be weird. And not only that, you doing this towards Earth Angels. What the fuck is an Earth Angel? You don't know? You're about to find out. That's what I'm saying. Today. So stop and smell the roses and stay in good vibes now. Live in the moment, Legal. Lawyers, court, paperwork. These people going through all this. They could be taking that out on you. Bitch, Or nigga, what we got to do with that? We can cut ties. As soon as it said caution, we didn't cut ties with your sorry ass. What the fuck we got to do with this? We stop and smell the roses. We don't be out there and all this bullshit. You should have took time out today and stopped and smell the roses. And now you about to get your ass in some legal trouble, or you already did. When you should have cut ties with the devil a long time ago. Now you trapped. Look, hopeful. And they trying to stay hopeful. Inspire optimism, success. Too late for that. It's consequences to play. Okay? Motherfucker don't get that shit. Sip it. Already know the tea. They already know the tea. They about to pay some consequences. Even to the devil. You got some consequences. You basically sold your soul to the devil. You and all your little minions. Y'all basically sold your soul. And you kept being told, stop and smell the roses. Stop, stop, stop. Stop being concealing and having deception. Stop doing this. They got legal problems. Motherfuckers already know the tea. There's people that's probably talking about already know the tea. Instead of them going to hell, they want to cut ties with healing. Okay? Now they got legal issues. They trapped. Now they trying to stay hopeful. Inspire optimistic success. Are they looking at you? How they stay so hopeful, optimistic, and successful? Even when we doing all this. Because we don't worship the devil. That's why. Soulmate. And you out here about to get your soulmate that's going to bring balance to you. Now somebody want to come back and apologize. A psychopath. A psychopath want to come back and apologize because you about to have a glow up. You got your halo. You did your ascensions. You did the healing work. They don't want to. At all. This should be weird as fuck. How you get all they salty, bitter, and they want to cause chaos. I just told you. You're psychopath. So once they apologize, they're going to go right back to being a psychopath. Salty, bitter, because they're a hater. This is the one that been causing the chaos. These are the people that you have to stand your ground against. Against pure hell. Look, you standing your ground against pure fucking demons. A whole community of these motherfuckers. Demons. You had to keep standing your ground. You ain't know where it was coming from. I'm telling you, you didn't know where it was coming from. You just had to start picking up your wands and start fighting. Like, you know. God damn. You had to just start picking up your wand and start fighting. Because I told you, somebody, a hater, was going around hating. They mad, they hating, whatever. I don't even know why they got mad. Oh, that's right. Recorded expression. You started expressing yourself. And they seen this light of you, you know, Earth Angel. So they got to cover up their tracks. Everything they was doing behind the scenes. I could just use them as a mask. I can use them as a mask to do my deception while I'm hiding, concealing shit behind the scenes. I'm going to put it off on them. I'm going to trap them up in some shit that they don't even know. I'm going to have them pay consequences for no reason at all for shit I'm doing behind the scenes. Cover up. I told you. Accomplice, partners in crimes. These could be couples. This could be couples that's doing this for money. Accomplice, partner in crime. That's what it is. This is a couple. Cover up. They cover up their crime. They got a lot of perversion going on. Yeah. This could be about to come out soon. They don't want this to come out. That's why they projected on you. That's weird as fuck. I never heard no shit. Who the fuck thinks of, yeah, them narcissists. Narcissists do shit like that. Or they just bitter and they just a hater. That's crazy. Who the fuck do shit like that? I'm tired of these soap operas because I ain't worried about them. I don't worry about these motherfuckers no more. This some weird ass shit. Like, I just picture, I'm seeing a man sitting across from a detective. And he's out here lying on somebody. Telling a bunch of lies. But everything that this person is saying that they're doing, this person is doing, to put them under investigation is them. This person is looking them straight in their eyes, say they doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this, they're doing that. And it's everything that they're doing. Like, how you supposed to be a detective and you supposed to be tech that is them? Ain't you supposed to have emotional intelligence like the ones that's out here getting fucked with by these demons? Like how we have more emotional intelligence than your ass to see right through the motherfucker. As soon as they start talking. Soon as they start talking, that's crazy. Risings. That's crazy. Soon as they start talking, we have emotional intelligence. Like, yeah, they toxic. We ain't going for that shit. We ain't going for that shit. Are they hiding something? We know they hiding something. Soon as they, why is you coming in? First of all, why is you coming in here and telling me about this person? What made you want to come here and talk to me about this person? Put them under investigation. What made you come in here and talk a lot of backstabbing, lying, deceiving to bring a tower? Now people probably finding out whoever this person is a liar. This to cover up everything that they're doing. I don't give a fuck what it is. If it's unaliving, whatever the fuck this shit is. This person, these people are picking up that this person's just a hater. Recording, they just don't like the way you express yourself, revealing, and the way you reveal things. They realizing this person is a hater. They got a lot of demonic, demons. Caution, and you already caution. You already know. You got emotional. They don't like your emotional intelligence. That you can see this shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? How you gonna get mad because people can see this shit? Let me get the spiritual part of it. Give yourself a caution. I just be doing these quick reads so y'all can get these quick reads. Give yourself a caution. You already be cautious. Something tell you about this person. Or these people that you're around. Like your energy is off. You can automatically tell like you like a human lie detector or energy detector. Frequencies. The justice scale. Caution. You be balancing that shit out as soon as they try to come towards you. Tired of the drama. You already tired. Your energy already drained when you get around these people. The truth in the shadows. Because you already know they holding shit in the shadows. That they market you, targeting you. You already can feel that shit. They try to keep that shit on hush. Shh. But they can't. You already know the truthful testimony about these people. They're about money. Toxic in reverse. So you decide, nope. I don't want none of that toxicity. You already feel the toxicity around your energy, frequency. They don't understand that. The detective's deduction, that's the deduction. No toxicity. Toxicity. None. We ain't having it. You your own detective. So whoever this detective is, they must, I don't know. I don't know what type of detective this is right here. And you recorded them, this detective recorded them and expressing how much they hate you. It showed when they do their expression how much they hated you and how much they needed anger management. But they kept this a secret. Recording, expression announcement, the legal puzzle. Expression revealing, the legal puzzle. Like, what was this detective doing when he was getting this recording from this person? Like, you puzzled? What type of exam did you take? Oh, this putting on a show, the legal puzzle. Yeah, putting on a show. You know, the puzzle, making a maze. Nobody can figure out nothing. Illusion. Whether it was putting magic out or whatever, putting illusions over everybody. You know, putting illusions. It could be a warlock, it could be a witch. You get what I'm saying? They could have put fucking illusions over the damn detective. Because how you can't detect this shit? I can sit across, if we can balance shit out and be cautious by our intuition, okay? And somebody can come talk to us, we look at the eyes are the windows to the soul. We're like a human lie detector. We can detect that shit like, yeah, something ain't right. Instead of me going to watch that person, I'm going to watch your ass. But this is a confusion, the legal puzzle, putting on the show. They be putting on the show, making it seem like they're so innocent. I'm not doing anything. No. You need to go check them. Go check them. Go check that the curtains start opening and shit when they get around certain people. They start putting on shows. Yeah, you see her pointing? You see her pointing? Yeah, go look at them. Go look at them. The legal puzzle. Start confusing people. You see the smoke? Smoke screening them. Doing a lot of illusions. Smoke screening everybody. Smoke screening the audience that's watching them. Let's put it that way. That's crazy. Yeah, putting on a show. The legal puzzle. So they start smoke screening them. Throwing out magic. And these detectives don't even know these are witches and warlocks. They think this ain't, they don't believe in that. That's why I be going on so much and so long. These detectives don't believe that somebody can throw magic on them. They don't think there's real witches and warlocks out here throwing magic on them. When they start talking and shit, throwing out these fucking illusions, that's why they always end discombobulated. They don't know what to believe. Then they start attacking you, going towards you, because they got magic on them. The demon, now they being ran by the demon, controlled by the demon. See him? Like a puppet. He's got a hand like this, like, now you're my puppet. You're my puppet. Ain't that a song? Case closed. They're like, after that, after they get whatever this demon has told them, and they'll put magic on, oh, it must be true. It must be true. They don't even realize they under magic or a demon is controlling them now. Gotcha. Look at them. Gotcha. Got you under my spell. I put a spell on you. They put a spell on their ass. Cast a spell, so it's a legal puzzle now. They don't know what the fuck to believe. A lot of fucking illusions. It's automatic case closed. Like you must be guilty. Because they said so. Man, get the fuck out of here. Announcement, expression. So, this person announced this, expressed this, revealed already they got angry towards you and they're a hater. But this person is a puzzle now because they got magic on them. The case files. So they start recording the case files of what the person said to them, going through all these cases and still puzzled. And still puzzled because they being ran by a demon. They're being ran by a demon. I'm trying to tell you, this person put a damn spell on or a demon on them. Anger management. They can tell how angry they talk, their expression. Then when they recording this and they reveal to them by their eyes. That's what I'm saying. They reveal to them by their soul how much they hate you. Give me something for anger management. Give me something for anger management. The truth seeker. See what I'm saying? Before, look how dazed they look. Before, they done put their ass under a motherfucking spell, y'all. Anger management. They didn't got their, I told you the eyes are the windows to the soul. You can look right in them motherfucking eyes until they dead. They got a demon running them. Look at them. The seeker's truth. They done expressed this to them how much they hate you. Now they under a spell now. Then you got the witness truth. You are the witness. Okay? Are they supposed to be a witness to the truth about anger management? But no. Them motherfuckers got a spell on them. Look at them. Whole spell on them. By the time this motherfucking demon and talk to them, they go do the case file. Oh, it must be true. Case closed. After the demon started talking, case closed. We got all the evidence we need. Not realizing they under a fucking spell. Hater. I mean, why they got this spell on, they can keep playing this case file over and over again. The demon gonna keep hearing it over and over again. They still puzzled. They still confused. They could keep playing this tape recorder over and over again. They still be confused because they got a fucking spell on them. Give me something for hater. The evidence, the illegitimate evidence. Are you sure they're a hater? They will keep hearing this case file over and over again, announcement, expression, revealing on this recording, but they're not hearing them because this demon has taken control of them. The illegitimate evidence. I don't really think they're puzzled. They puzzled. Why would this person say this if it wasn't true? Why? To cover up their shit. It's projections. Keeping you a secret. And they keeping this a secret from you too. Like, whatever they doing. The legal agenda. Okay? They keeping court cases hidden. That they be going to court cases. They keeping that hidden. The legal agenda declares the clarity of justice. The unspoken truth. The unspoken truth, but this person want to take you out and they hate you. The investigator's deduction, I told you, like, until this shit cleared up, whatever this motherfucking spell is, until this shit cleared up, they can't make no deduction. So, by the time then, look, that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers be putting spell. They got warlocks. They don't understand it. I don't believe in warlocks. These private investigators or these judges, I don't believe in warlocks. I don't believe in witches. Got the whole goddamn court system under a goddamn spell, keeping you a secret. These motherfuckers be keeping this shit a secret from the courts. They throwing spells on the courts. Throwing spells on everybody. Prosecutor, every fucking body for shit to go in their direction. You get what I'm saying? The clarity of justice. Yeah. By the time they in court. And then throw, spells on their ass. They can't even see the fucking truth. I don't believe in that. They ain't throw no... Look, you see, it starts off with this. The confusion. Okay? Illusions, confusion. You see her sticking her hand out. I put a spell on you. See that shit? Case closed. After they put the spell on them. So the case already closed because they already throw a spell on them. So now they confused. They don't know what the fuck to believe. Okay? Now they put this after they lied, and they keep hearing this recording, this case files over and over again. This recording showing that this demon hates you, that they being ran by a demon. They still ain't closed this fucking case file yet. Okay? The investigators' deduction. They don't know how to deduct shit because they under a spell. By the time then, look, keeping you a secret. They keeping this spell work. Now they did the shit over the courts. Over everybody in this shit. Now they express themselves. Then they did this shit over the whole court. They don't believe that. The clarity of justice. Yeah. By the time then, it's too fucking late. Keeping this a secret from the courts. So they put a spell over the police officer or the detective to start this investigation on you. The legal puzzle is a confusion spell that they put on them. And then when it's time to go to court, when it's time for you to receive justice or whatever they did, okay, they start putting spells over the whole fucking courts. They don't even know they're being ran by a fucking demon or a witch or a warlock. What's this? The hidden agenda. And the whole hidden agenda was what I said, to mark you and have you in loss and grief. That's what it was. The evidence unfolds. Yeah, the hidden message. There's people that have been watching and there's people that know. Even if people come tell them, like, I've seen it for myself, what this person's hidden agenda is, I'm giving you the truthful testimony. These motherfuckers still be under a spell. They still don't see it. I don't think that's what it is. Motherfuckers be knowing they be having spells on them. Or even as a witness has seen them do this spell over the courts. Did something in the courts before they had to go to court. Yeah. They can tell, look, you can tell the investigator, you can tell all of them got spells on them. Look at them. Look at that. Look at their eyes. You can tell they being ran by a demon. They got all of them. They got the judge, prosecutor, your lawyer, everybody under a fucking spell. Yeah? Then already went to the court and did something. Did a spell over the court. Showed up in the court and did a spell over. Maybe the day before. They be doing that shit. They been doing something, some type of spell work, either at their house before they have to go to court, or even go inside the court. I don't know, maybe put something down underneath the witness chair or something like that. I don't know what the fuck they be doing. I don't know how they do that shit. But they be doing that shit, putting on a show. A whole motherfucking show out here. This is all because you cautious about people. You don't want nobody that's toxic. You tired of the drama. You came from a long, hard climb of bad people, and you just don't want to be bothered. So I'm not accepting no toxicity, so they get angry. This is what this should be all about. You think you better than us? You don't want to be bothered with us? We don't like people that put on shows. We don't like masquerade balls. Or motherfuckers that wear masks. That's just plain and simple. And they get mad. That shit weird. That shit weird as fuck. That's the weirdest people. That's how you know they're being controlled by demons. They want to bring toxicity in your life and put you through a bunch of shit. And you trying to avoid it. You don't want to go through it. And they get mad. A hater. But it's all to cover up so they can have something on you, so they can cover up their bad shit that they're doing. That's basically what it is. To project. If they doing a whole bunch of devilish shit and you're not into that, here's somebody I can pin it on. Because they don't have a record, this and that. This is how they go. They don't get into what we get into, so divine timing is at play. They don't understand divine timing either. Like, this shit got to come to an end. Caution. Yup. Caution. You be cautious. You already get emotional intelligence to fucking know. You don't want to let me in? Remember that movie from Thier? That movie Thier when he was screaming through the door, people, hurry up and let me in. It's like that. They want you to be in fear of them and shit. Give yourself a caution. December. So somebody could be trying to come in December, try to come back in December. You tired of this person. You tired of the drama. You're not dealing with toxicity, like I said. You already expressed this to this person. They're mad. I don't know what they're mad for. They did a lot of lying, backstabbing, deceiving. Give yourself a tired of the drama. August. By August, you already know. You probably going to tell this person in August, look. And then December, they're going to try to come back. Caution. They're trying to come in with this anger management shit. Anybody got time for that? Give yourself a toxic and reverse. Nobody got time for that shit. Toxic and reverse. Stop obsessing first. That's what you're telling them. Stop obsessing first. And they probably drank and do a lot of drugs. That's what makes this even worse. They start obsessing. Stop obsessing first. Stop drinking so much. Stop drugging so much. What the fuck? Toxic and reverse. They're very toxic. This is a drink. This is a drink. Stop obsessing first. They're obsessed with you and your energy. That's what it is. Recording, announcement, expression. You revealed this to them in a few weeks. You might be revealing this to them in a few weeks. Then they're gonna get mad. It's something about lavender. You need to take you a lavender bath. Cleanse your energy with lavender. Okay, so it's like calm. To keep you calm. This person is crazy. Hold up, and this one too. In a few weeks, take a break. Yeah, this is probably somebody you need to take a break from. I'm telling you. This person don't like the way you express yourself, or if you telling them the truth, what you looking for. These are people that get angry. They got demons, and it's only to put on show around other people. You got emotional intelligence. They don't like that. That you can see through them. That's what I'm getting this year. Anger management. Okay? Something about tomorrow. Be careful. Give me some for this hater. November. So something about November. Your haters going to be revealed. All your haters this year. So you got to take a break. Hermit mode in a few weeks. Announcement, expression, reveal. After you reveal this to this person, you need to go ahead and take a lavender bath, a spiritual bath. Take a break and meditate. Keeping you a secret. Faster than you think. So you're going to be finding out about these haters next month, August. You're going to be finding out about all your haters. You probably already know. They don't need to tell you, but you already, are you going to express to these people that I already know you my hater? You're going to take a break. You're going to rest. You're going to get a hermit mode. You're going to be calm as hell. You're going to hear messages from Divine recorded. You're going to get a lot of uploads when you take this break. You take this lavender bath, whatever this is, spiritual bath, it's going to be expressed to you. All of them. You already know, though. Some of you do, some of you don't. You still coming along. But these are people that wanted to put on a show and cover up their shit. So who they going to pin it on? Somebody that's not involved in all this shit. That's what they doing. They covering up their shit by putting it on somebody that's not involved with all their shit. You're not involved with your shit. And then they get mad when you express yourself and let them know, I'm not involved in none of that. Why is you getting mad because somebody said they're not involved? They're not involved with it. They're not involved with it. How you gonna get mad? Because you're telling on us. You can't break that spell. You're gonna break that spell off that detective or that police officer or the judge. If you talk, if you speak, you call in judgment. Basically, if you're telling your truth, you're calling judgment. So that would break the spell off these motherfuckers. To let them see the truth. You can't let them see the truth. That's why they get so mad. When you start telling the truth and start expressing yourself in truth, that's why these demons get mad. Because they're like, you trying to get that, look, you making the shit come back on me. I told them a lie. I put on a show and make it seem like it was you. But if you start expressing yourself and telling the truth, they're going to start looking towards us again. And we can't have that because we try to cover up our shit. Did I get it right? Did y'all get what I'm saying? When they projecting everything, they be sitting right there. Everything that they be saying to this person. Not only that, they throw magic on them. These are witches and warlocks. To keep them from looking at them, everything that they doing, they projecting on an innocent bystander, an innocent person. They will hope that you wouldn't call judgment, like start expressing the truth about what you do, how you do it, because then, okay, well, they said they don't do that. So now they're looking back at them now. Now they got to look back at them. So that's the legal puzzle. Like, who's telling the truth here? Who the fuck is telling the truth? They don't want that magic to start clearing up. They start throwing magic on the judges, everybody. And these judges don't believe in warlocks and witches. Like they're real live motherfuckers, satanic motherfuckers out here that do know how to do fucking black magic and hoodoo. But these motherfuckers don't even realize they're under satanic attack. They don't believe that. Their family probably start seeing that shit. Like, what's wrong with you? I got a court case coming up. Well, you sure acting strange before this court case. You sure you all right? I'm sure they hear that a lot when they go into court. You sure you all right? They start doing weird shit because they under a spell. They don't believe in these court people don't believe in that. These warlocks and witches can go in the courts and do something in the courts, put a spell on the court before the day before court. All y'all gotta do, you can tell if a court case got a spell on it. Just go sit in some court cases for a minute. Go sit in some court cases for a minute. I'm trying to tell you. You'll be like, people be getting off that shouldn't be getting off. Like, how the fuck? And the people that got less crimes, they be going to jail. That tell you right there. People that got less crimes is the ones that's not going home. They're going to jail. And the ones with the big top crimes, those are the ones getting out. Pay attention to it. Intuition. I just told you. I'm trying to tell you. Dating. Chaos. I keep trying to tell you. Assassination, fraud. A lot of these people come in, dating people is fraud. It's not a real relationship. If you think it's to basically come in, put a spell on you, whatever. So whatever they've been saying could be true. They're putting spells out there on other people. They're warlocks. They're fucking witches and warlocks. Money. This be all about money and perversion to cover up their perversion. I keep trying to tell you. These motherfuckers be perverted too. They're covering up their crimes. So they need somebody dependent on, wooded area. They got a lot of perversion with wooded area. I'm trying to tell you secret. It's somebody's secret wooded area. Revenge. They done got revenge on somebody in the wooded area. Drugs and poison. They drug and poisoned them. That was out of revenge. And they put them in the wooded area. They trapped them with them drugs. Look, beach. While they was by themselves. Trying to tell it's a lot. Bringing chaos. These are the fucking chaos demons. I'm trying to tell you. These are people that they be dating. They be getting away with this shit. They know how to put fucking spells on people. And I ain't got time for it. I'm just telling you. They mad when people start opening their eyes. You know, you open your eyes. Revenge time. We can't bring you chaos. We can't bring you drama. Revenge time. Trying to tell you. There's a lot going on out here. These people's weird. Y'all don't believe this shit going on. I'm telling you. Just go to the courts. You can tell who do the voodoo and who's a warlock, who's a witch. You can tell. Just sit in the court case. Sit through a whole day of court cases. That's all you gotta do. You got emotional intelligence. You should be high vibrational by now. Your frequency should be on point. Your third eye should be popping. You could just, people that they third eye popping, you could just look at somebody and tell they're a fucking witch or a warlock. You're a fucking witch. A dark one. We're not talking about the light ones. We're talking about the dark ones. You're a dark witch or a dark warlock. Yep. And this is how they've been getting out their court cases too. Shit they supposed to be in jail for a long time, they done got out of like that. Or even they part of a secret society. Secret society probably do the black magic for them too. Practitioner. A practitioner, they probably got a secret practitioner that do it for them. Get them off everything that they do. That's weird. But that shit gonna stop in a minute. You know how, you do so much magic, right? Don't you know that shit come back at one time? You don't want that shit all at one fucking time. When that shit come back, when that magic come back. So if you've been doing shit over court cases, the court case you go to is going to be just as bad as all the other ones. You're going to get caught up for everything that you covered up. It only can last for so long, the illusion. You get what I'm saying? Now you're going to jail for, you getting caught up for everything you try to cover up. Everything that you got off of. Everything that you got off of and you use magic for to get off of, now when it come back, when that magic backfire, now you're getting caught up for all the shit at one time. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that crazy? When the magic come back, Remember, they covered up all their crimes by doing magic, never went to jail for them. Now when the shit coming back, you get caught up for all the shit now at once. God damn. And you spiritually blocked, so you can't do no, you can't do no more, put no more illusions on the courts. Now you spiritually blocked, you can't even use that magic, to do anything over the courts. So now you got a big whammy. That be God setting them up though, in their own traps. They don't understand that. Damn. So now when they come back, they get caught up for everything. Damn. That's why I be telling y'all out here, don't be worrying. Let me do these. When they do this magic or whatever, these warlocks and these witches, when it come back double whammy, triple whammy. That's crazy. Give me some of these cards. Masculine. So Lord God, masculine. Okay. Y'all need to be out here paying attention too. All right. What's going on around you? Autumn. Is something coming in this autumn? I'm going to just do a separate goddesses and, that way I can get y'all goddesses read too. Ethos, Wiccan. Bind the Wiccan law we must. So you must bind something in the spirit. You got to write an affirmation and bind it. Okay? Or bind this person in the spirit from doing harm against you, others, or whatever. Divine masculine. Ethos. I gotta find out what that word means. Let me look that up. Yeah, you gotta bind these motherfucking spirits. And how you bind them too is cleansing out your energy and doing Ethernet cord cutters and doing some, working on your root chakra, getting them, clearing them out your chakras. Because they be attached to your chakras. Give me some for ethos. Yeah, you gotta bind these motherfuckers. And I found out the herbs that you could use for these witches and these warlocks. Oh yeah, it's on and popping. It is on and popping. It is on and popping. Credibility, character, or ethical appeal of a speaker, or writer, or institution. Okay, that's ethos. It's one of the three modes of prosecution alongside logos. Okay, emotions. All right. So something about emotions. Somebody could be working on your chakras for emotions, fertility. Or they could be working on, your woman's womb. Or they could be working on your semen. Something like that. Or coming in trying to get pregnant by you. A divine masculine, responsibility, high priest or high priestess. It's your responsibility to protect your woman, fertility, okay? Your union, okay? Give me some for divine masculine. Water, cleansing. I told you gotta cleanse out your energy. Spiritual baths is your responsibility. Give me some for the goddesses. So they working on your fertility, on your woman's womb, and your semen, whatever. Maybe you need to practice semen retention, cloak, concealment. So you can conceal your energy from these motherfuckers, divine feminine. Boundaries. I just seen that sword. You can cloak your energy from these dark witches and these warlocks. Yeah. So they can't, attach themselves to you, no more power. You're a high priestess. You do got power to do so. It's something about your heart chakra, your solar plexus, and your sacral chakra. It's your heart chakra, clearing out your solar plexus, and also your heart chakra, your sacral root chakra. I'm sorry. And then we got Book of Shadows, Secret. I told you can keep your energy cloaked from these motherfuckers to keep that shit a secret. your energy a secret from these motherfuckers. You got power in that. To keep your energy a secret from these motherfuckers. This says witch hat. It's something about covering your head. Okay? Altar, dedication. Make sure you dedicate an altar of water, whatever. Hex, banishment. You got that should be hex, banish, whatever they try to send you. Herbal, kitchen, alchemist. See, I told you I got some herbs. I got some herbs that I just learned about. Like, yeah, to get these witches and these warlocks and keep these witches and warlocks out your house. Spiritual monitoring spirits, all that shit. They're not going to be able to do that. So let's go. We have invocation. See? You got powers. You start using herbs and shit like that. There's the protection around you. So it's like head covering, power, cleansing out your heart chakra, your root chakra, your solar plexus. Okay. And then some with their invocation, dedications, herbals. Okay. Blocking these motherfuckers out, cloaking your energy. Because they like to cloak their energy. Concealment, power. You have the power to conceal your, and keep your energy a secret from these motherfuckers. Invocation. And that's that whole shit right there. You know, that whole ball of protection around you. Invocation, ritual. So that should be like your ritual, covering your head, clearing out your chakras. Whatever ritual they do is totally different than yours. Okay? You got the you got the magic with this K. They got the magic with the C. They be doing some sacrificing rituals. You using herbs, making sure that you got your water open, dedication to your ancestors, spirit guides, whoever. Okay? Secret, Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows does just give me, like I said, cloaking your energy from their ass. Disappear, invisible from their ass. Mind, body, and soul. They can't get in your crown chakra, your sacral chakra, your heart chakra. They can't touch you. That's what I'm getting. Invoking your spirit guides. Ancestors, whatever. Clearance. Broomstick. It's like clearing out your home too. Okay? This is for both. Clearance. So it's like a cleansing of your home. Cleansing of your mind, body, and soul. Yeah. Let's go. Give me something for masculine, Lord God, beyond time, shards of memory. It's something about frequencies, too. Keeping your vibrations high, Lord God, as the Lord God. Keeping your vibrations high. Beyond time. You probably could see beyond time. It did say high priestess, high priest. Gateway of awakening. With an autumn, some portal going to open in autumn is a gateway of awakening, enlightenment. Bind the wicked, we must. So somebody could be a Wiccan. Somebody could be doing this. They could be doing a Book of Shadows on you, on your love life, fertility, whatever. You have never had kids. You could be having somebody that been, you going to have an awakening that somebody been hacking your life, fertility. So they don't want you to have a divine child. Ethos. Give me something for ethos. Bind. So you must bind this up in the spirit. Gateway of awakening, beyond time. So beyond time, this could be ancient. This could be an ancient hex on your bloodline that somebody did. Book of Shadows, let go of the burden. Ethos, bind them. Ye must. These spirits, astral compass. Okay? You can bind them motherfucking spirits up in fucking astral realms, the cosmos. Fertility, this must be the retrograde why motherfuckers stuttering and shit. That always happens. Okay? Fertility, sacred pathway. So something about your, like I said, something about your sperm or something ain't reaching where it needs to reach, or somebody did something on your semen fertility for you not to have kids. You need a cleansing, a spiritual cleansing. High priest, high priestess, it's your responsibility to know about these things and have this awakening, spiritual evolution. Like I said, high priest, high priestess, spiritual evolution. Well, we're going to say high priest. Sacred pathway. This is the pathway you're supposed to be taking. You're supposed to be knowing these things about these hexes and these curses. Water, cleansing. You're supposed to be cleansing out your energy. You see how this is going towards, you see that, right? It's something about your sperm. Somebody did some hex on you. Okay? Going to the woman. You get what I'm saying? Cleansing. It's something, this cleansing you have to do. Because this was beyond your time. This was some type of curse on your bloodline. Or somebody could have cursed you a long time ago. Cosmic blessings. Seek the answers. So once you do this cleansing, you see this man sitting right there? Ancient. This is ancient. Somebody hex. Could have been a man that hex fertility from you having kids. Something like that. Or giving birth to a divine child. Cosmic blessings. A cosmic being. Yeah, divine light. Seek the answers. This is a person like, yeah, seek the answers, the key. So this would have been the high priest or high priestess also. So this is somebody that would have been awakened, a star seed. You could have been losing, or anybody that get pregnant by you probably lose kids, children. Yeah, that's somebody that did a hex. You're supposed to have a divine child that seek the answers, that has the key, okay, to cosmic blessings. That's why you got to start cleansing out your energy. Give me something for a cloak, concealment. All the ladies, okay. Y'all got to do this, like cloak your energy from these witches, these warlocks. Invocation. You got to do some type of ritual of invocation. Not no dark shit. You still got to learn. It's dark and light. Your magic is with the K. I keep saying that. Theirs is what they ritual is with the C. Yours is with the K. This is to block people out your energy. Herbals, altar, you know what I mean? Secret. You ain't got to tell nobody. Power. That's where your power lie at. Covering your heads. The witch's hat. Keeping your head covered at night. Concealment. So your energy is cloaked. Like, you know, when they try to send monitoring spirits and shit, they're not able to find you in the spirit. Soul alliance, concealment. That's your ancestors and soul alliance with this, trying to tell you how to do this shit. Witch's hat, covering your heads at night when you sleep. Power. Your crown chakra is your power, because that, you know, that is like enlightenment and shit like that. Awakenings. Trust the universe. Okay, then we got secret, book of shadows. That's part of your secret, book of shadows. So they basically trying to tell you how to do this, to get these people out your energy for good, inner guidance. The book of shadows, that is the book. That is the key. You can say the bread of life, whatever, yeah, inner guidance. They're trying to guide you to how to cloak your energy away from these damn demons, these witches and these warlocks. Altar. Past life journey. So altar, yeah, reincarnation. So you know you're a reincarnation of your ancestors, so you know you got to give like some type of offer, altar. You know what I'm saying? Past life journey. This is what you used to do in your past life. You always used to show your ancestors. This is like, if you catching on to what you used to do back in the day, you know, this is part of your past life journey. Showing your ancestors gratitude. Give me something for herbal kitchen. We're not using herbs to do dark magic, black magic, stop people's life. Your herbs that you're using is alchemy. Okay? Healing, shit like that. I don't know what them motherfuckers be doing. Somebody could be having like a Subway sandwich today. I don't know why I'm seeing this. I'm seeing bread. Somebody could be thinking about going to the Subway or something like that, getting them a sub, eating a sub today, making a sub. Herbal kitchen, alchemist. How you gonna know what they're doing in the dark if you don't even go in the dark? You dark and light. A divine feminine or divine masculine is dark and light. As long as you're not dabbling in the dark, you're learning about the occult, the alchemy. That way you can know what the fuck they're doing so you can know how to protect yourself. I keep saying this over and over again. I'm not gonna keep explaining myself. Let's go. Give me something for herbal kitchen, divine embrace. That's how you embrace divine with this healing, okay? Universal harmony, and put yourself in universal harmony. Ritual, invocation, and now your ancestors here. They the one that's sitting up here blocking them off. Have a protection, cloaking your energy. They the one that's cloaking your energy from them. Invocation. When you invoke them, ritual, doing this ritual right here, not no other fucking ritual like kitchen magic, all the other fucking shit, stellar weaving. You see how your ancestors coming through for you? They stellar weaving. Like when somebody come looking for you in the spirit, they're going to be stellar weaving. They're going to get stuck in the spirit. Invocation. That's your ancestors like having their ass stuck in between realms. Every time they come looking for you, trying to find your spirit, trying to connect with you. There they go. They right there. Well, keep stellar weaving because you will see the light. I keep telling y'all that. Stardust memories. Give me some for clearance. And you got clearance to do so. Both of y'all. You got a right to call judgment. That's just point blank. Not cause, call it. Cosmic alignment. Clearance. Call to authenticity. So you're being called to authenticity to be your true self, your starseed, indigo, chosen one, whatever you want to say. Cosmic alignment. And it's going to put you on cosmic alignment. Okay? You're being called to have authenticity. This is who you are. This is who you was in your past life journey. So it is what it is. Dance of the Galaxy. And Dance of the Galaxy is like, I'm just getting rhythm and high ascensions and shit like that. Your ancestors celebrating that you're doing what they said to do. And then you got lunar protection. I told you they're going to be stellar weaving in the cosmos, lunar protection. They're going to be going all through that bitch. Because this is your ancestors popping up for you. Hiding your energy high. Look. They're going to just be stellar weaving. What's this? Stellar weaving. Stuck in between realms. Every time they come for you. Stuck in between realms. Can't even find you. Can't spiritually monitor you. Nothing. You got a whole bunch of protection around you. That's you calling your ancestors lunar protection. And anytime they try to do that shit, moon, send a spirit, do these moon cycles, it's going to get stuck every time. Yeah, I know that. Lunar protection. That's the lunar moon. You know what I'm saying? Goddess energy. Okay? High priest energy. Heart contract. Because you got a heart contract with the universe, with your ancestor in stillness. Meditation. So what I'm saying in stillness, you ain't got to do much. But what I just told you. Y'all make it hard. That's too much. That's too hard. Well, just keep having these motherfuckers come for you then. And don't know how to protect yourself. Wealth. So somewhat wealth. Wealth is empty. It's void of connection. If you don't have a connection with divine, that's what they trying to say. It's just like empty. Eyes are the windows to the soul lesson. In every craving, find a lesson to learn. This is a lesson you're learning right now that there is witches and warlocks out here. And you got to learn how to block your energy from them. Wealth, lesson, hope. Hope shines brightest in moments of clarity. So you're getting your clarity now. Hope should be shining. There is hope. You know what I'm saying? To get the fuck away from these evil ass people or cloak your energy. These monitoring spirits with their luminous agendas. Pleasures. Find joy in simple pleasures. They last longer. Okay? Simple pleasures. Not big time pleasures. They last longer. So what we got here? We have pursuit. The pursuit of pleasure can blind what? You from love. So the pursuit of pleasure, that's why they say the simple pleasures, not the big pleasures, because they last longer. Pursuit and temptations. Y'all better be careful about pursuing these temptations. I be telling y'all, motherfuckers is out here, they got a luminous agenda. They're fucking warlocks, they fucking witches out here. They can attach shit to you, and it'll be hard to get it off of you. Then you be wondering what's going on with your life. I just showed you, motherfucker put hexes on you. Motherfucker do all types of shit, fertility spells, all types. You can attach yourself. You don't know how to spiritually cleanse your home, shit like that. Y'all better start this shit. Just letting you know. But you got lunar protection once you start doing all this. They're going to be stellar weaving through the damn, the ethers. They're not going to be able to touch you. That's just point blank. They're not going to be able to touch you once you get this protection. That's why they don't like people like me coming along and tell you how to protect yourself. They hate that. They hate that shit. They get mad as fuck. Like, why are you telling these people? Yeah, because we want y'all to get caught up. We want y'all gone. We don't want to deal with y'all demons no more. Like, we're tired of you. We getting tired of this. Every time somebody gets success, here you go. Fucking with they shit. We getting tired of that. Didn't I put that out? Yeah, because your anger issues, or you got bitter, you salty. That's crazy. We got to suffer because you bitter? You salty? That don't make no sense. You want to suffer because I'm salty or I'm bitter. I don't have what you have. Whatever the fuck this is about, I really don't care. I got some shit that will block their ass out for good. Guardian angel. Trust your guardian angels. I told you your spirit guides. What's that? That's a Lord God masculine concealment. Trust your guardian angels. Give me something for autumn and power. So something's going to change in autumn. Celebration. Okay. Plan for a joyful future. Wealth. Keep up the great work. I told you, dance with the galaxies. Dance of the galaxies. Your ancestors are celebrating if you do what they ask you to do. They telling you what the hell is going on, what you got on you, what you need to clear up. It's too much work. Give me something for ethos and secrets, book of secrets, book of shadows. It's in the shadows, it's hidden. They wanted to keep this hidden. Direction. Clear where you want to be. Okay, and that's look. After you clear this up, this book of shadows, whatever they've been throwing out, you got 2 books there. Now they're telling you you're going to go a new direction from this book of shadows. Now, whatever you did, you stellar weave, you got them stellar weaving in the spiritual one. Whatever they trying to send with them book of shadows, that shit ain't popping no more. They can't send it through that book no more, whatever the fuck they be doing. You get to write a new chapter. Yeah, this is a new book. Look at a book compared to yours, Book of Shadows. Ancestors coming through with them Book of Shadows like, yeah, you can't send that shit no more. Give me something for fertility and dedication, your altars. Money matters. Invest your money wisely. Okay? Give me something with high priest is a high priest. Responsibility. It's your responsibility as a healer and a high priest to do this shit. To banish this shit out is your responsibility. You don't do it, either it's off your family or either it's off of you. It's your responsibility to banish this hex. If you don't do it, then stop complaining. Stop complaining. Herbal alchemist. High priest is your responsibility. Public face. It's okay to be yourself. That's what I'm saying. This was your past life journey. It's okay to be yourself. A herbalist, whatever the fuck it is. How you heal, how you do the healing, how you invocate your ancestors, how you do your cleansing, your spiritual baths, how you get to banish these motherfuckers or bind this shit right here. Bind them, you must. That is your job, your responsibility to bind these motherfuckers in the spirit, in the ethers. I mean, what you think your responsibility is as a high priest or a high priestess? It's your duty. It's your responsibility to bind their ass. Star power, cleansing, invocation. That's what I'm saying. Healing, getting in alignment. Step into the spotlight. So that's your job. I don't know what you thought a high priest or high priestess was, especially when you're a star seed, indigo, whatever the hell you want to call it. What you thought your response is your duty to bind it. Expression. Express your creative self. And we did have that earlier, recording, expression, revelation. So these are people that's getting revelation about who you are, your star power, your power, and power did come out. Where's power? Witch hat. You know, covering your head and all that, your crown. All right. So people is just probably expressing who you are to other people. Let me get some goddesses read. It's gonna be hot today. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. Okay, get you some alchemy. What you call that? Alchemy water. I call it alchemy water. Alkaline water. Get you some alkaline water. You can make your own, or y'all need to start making y'all some alkaline water. Get y'all some fruits. Get y'all some. The best thing to use is like some flavored water or some spraying water, some pure spraying water. And then make you some alkaline water overnight. Put it in a big jug or something like that can hold the water. Get you a cooler or something like that for your back trunk with the ice. Put the alkaline water in it. You can drink that all day. It cleanse out your energy. Grief. Allah. Setting intentions. See what I'm saying? Motherfucker be setting intentions for grief seasons. They do this every season. But divine lineage. And it's because of your divine lineage. I'm trying to tell you your bloodline. Truth. And that you're a truth seeker. It's something about your roots. I'm telling you, your bloodline, truth. They know the truth about your bloodline. Alchemy. Then I just said you have to do alchemy. And there we go. Cosmic power. Yin and yang. It is your responsibility. Yin or yang. Good juju. To bring this good juju back into your bloodline, giving and receiving, balancing this shit out. Keep telling y'all this shit over and over again. It seems like I'm repeating myself over and over and over and over. Let me get some for the gods. Over and over, over and over. It's your responsibility. Maybe that's what Divine want to tell you today. It's your responsibility. You say you're claiming you're a star seed, indigo, 144,000, whatever the fuck it is, it's your responsibility to bring back in this good juju in your bloodline, balance this shit out, okay, so you can get your harvest. Faith without works is dead. You sitting up here waiting. You sitting up here waiting on Divine. Okay. Let's go. Your life journey is your masterpiece. And then I say work on your root chakra. Goddesses, work on your root chakra. Cleanse out your root chakra. Before you do all that I just told all of y'all, just cleanse out all your chakras first. Before you do this herbal shit and all that other stuff that I just told you, alchemy, clean out your chakras first. Cleanse out your Ethernet cord cuttings. Do all that first and then go ahead with this spiritual bath, spiritual house, cleaning your shit out your house, around your doors, shit like that. Y'all need to start getting in the routine of doing that shit. Motherfuckers be coming around, setting shit outside your house. Y'all don't know. They do all types of evil shit, I'm trying to tell you. Put salt in your shoes, your sneakers. Everything is as you created. So whatever it is, I'm telling you, it's a root chakra. It's a hex. Bloodline. Some about your bloodline, hex, curse, is as you created. But you got to do some of the work too now. Come on now. Be authentic. It's all right to be yourself. That's what I just saw on the Goddess. Shine love over fear. Y'all here fearing motherfuckers. You have a sensitive antenna. That's the high priest. Getting you closer and closer to the divine when you do this work. You don't have to sit up there and be like wondering. You're going to know. You're going to be able to see like that's a motherfucking witch. A dark one. That's a warlock. Or that motherfucker practice magic. You're going to be able to tell. And that's why they get mad at people, truth tellers. It said truth, Allah. That's why they get mad at us, because we can see through that shit. Especially the ones that's doing the work. We can see through that shit. We telling you what you can do or what you need to do to get these motherfuckers out your energy so you can get your manifestations. And y'all be looking like y'all under a spell. Straight up. I'm gonna have to take me a cool spiritual shower. Y'all looking at us like we the crazy ones. We the one trying to get this shit off you. The witches and the warlocks don't like it, whether they're on YouTube or whatever. You telling them to cleanse their energy? Yeah. Damn sure am. I don't know what you get mad at me for. We want y'all gone. We is tired of y'all. Y'all just destroyers of people's lives. All y'all do is go around destroying people's lives because you're a hater. I don't know how many times you just a fucking hater. You hate people. You hate their light. You think they got it easy, but they don't. The only reason why it look like they got it easy because they're doing the job of divine. They're healers. And you hate them for it. So you come for them. That's what that shit is about. It's not going to come easy to you. You can't block God. If God got to get you the fuck out of here, that's what the fuck is going to happen. You can't block nothing that somebody's what's destined for them. So that's what they've been doing. Anything that's destined for you, they've been trying to block it. God ain't working for you. They try to get you to turn sides. No, we would never. I ain't selling my soul. I don't give a fuck. They don't like the way you express yourself. They don't like nothing. A demon don't like nothing about a healer. A demon don't like nothing about you. So I don't even know why y'all even deal with them. But okay. I don't give these motherfuckers none of my energy. None. Once I figure out they're a demon and they trying to destroy me, they get none of my energy. That's what basically the whole reading was. They should have none of your energy. Once they showed you who they are, believe them. You're not going to persuade me and tell me you something else when I see what you are, a pure live demon. You are a pure live demon. You get satisfaction. That's a devil. You get satisfaction about destroying people's lives. Anybody gets satisfaction about not minding their business, staying the fuck out of people's business, and get satisfaction about destroying people's lives and lying on people and sending out illusions and doing black magic, you're a fucking demon. You're a fucking demon. And we has nothing, it ain't nothing to say to demons. I have nothing to say. I just want you gone. That's what I have to say. I want you gone. That's it. That's the end of that. Anybody like going around destroying people's lives because their life is not complete or they mad at other people because whatever, how they grew up or whatever, they turn straight demon, that's your problem. Go heal somewhere. Taking your shit out on everybody else. I don't deal with you. That's it. 555, embrace change. So you're about to embrace change. I'm telling you. Y'all can play these numbers today. 555. There we go. 1010. Alignment with purpose. And it just said that. Get in alignment with your purpose. It's your responsibility. It's not nobody else's. It's not divine's responsibility to get you in alignment. It's your responsibility. Embrace healing. That's why I be saying go heal somewhere. Divine wisdom, your third eye, your crown, your pineal gland. It's your decision. Your kundalini coming out the ashes to start your new beginnings. 1111, 1212. Love and unity. Okay, meeting your soul tribe, getting in alignment with your soul tribe. 2828. Abundance is yours. That's everything. That's all the glory. Your home. You got to start doing the work. Faith without works is dead. Y'all must didn't get that. Or I could just sit around and be 3232, spiritual expansion. Your ascension. It's your job as a high priest or high priest. You can't blame nobody else if you still stagnant where you at because of these witches. Now, and all these warlocks, I'm telling you, Luciferian groups, satanic group. There's satanic groups out here. There's organ harvesting. What is that? That's satanic. That's cannibalism. That's all. Just think about it. That's like vampire-ish in itself. That's evil. That's just plain evil. But anyway, this is Spiritual Warrior, guys. I'll come back later. I got all y'all signs out here. We're going to do short reads because it's hot, y'all. I'm going to turn my fan on. When I come back later on, I have my fan off. I like to, sweat sometimes. Toxins. But we'll be back later on for y'all short reading. Love you. Bye.